Well, no, you just hold on. You just joined the stage. So Flash. Oh, Pierre, can you go ahead? Let me give the mic to you, Mr. Pierre.
Well, first of
Go
all,
ahead,
I
Pierre.
respect y'all. Dana, Kim, yeah, for sure. But here's the question. I want to know because I want to bring it all the way back to more of a logical conversation, right? What is the goal of what you people being trans are trying to accomplish in
A life
regards
well lived.
Hold
a
on,
life
one mic, Nick.
in
So hold on
regards.
1 second. Whenever a question is asked of you, just answer on mute until he is done.
Yes, sir.
See
Wait, Kim is
why you got to
trans?
do that
Okay.
for? But look, what is your goal in regards to, for instance, let's just I'll make it quick with the title of being a woman, being a trans woman, right? What's the goal of convincing or getting people to jump on board with that? That's one. And two, what is the ultimate goal that you're looking for as a trans
Oh,
community?
let me answer this. So I don't think the goal is to get people to jump on
Without without
board.
even without even disrespecting Kim and Dana. Let's
That's fine. Cool. I'm gonna answer a question. I was like, keep it cute. I'm just kidding, love you, girl. There's no goal of getting people to jump on board, or like we wouldn't care if people were on board or off board, or else we wouldn't have transitioned. Like the whole point of transitioning is to like not give a fuck about what other people think, right? Um, Second part of your question, what is the goal to? What was your other question?
What's your ultimate goal as a trans community that you say you're part
Well,
of?
I'm
What's
not
the
in
ultimate goal
community with
that
the
you're
other
looking at?
trans women. But my goal for myself is, to be the bougie bad bitch that I am. To live a nice, full life without getting murdered at the hands of a black man.
So you see what I'm saying? It's like
We all deserve to live, right?
What's the number
Sir,
one
your mic is
killer
shit.
of black cisgender women between 15 and 35? The same thing killing trans women, and that's black.
Wake up,
That's
Are you
Elise.
right,
serious?
Alizé.
Like, really?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
What
What
but
he
is
enough,
see
said.
that
y'all
enough.
that's
fucking
a
What he
We
that's a
said.
trap
Enough.
like a
Guys,
few
motherfucker.
black
That's
men.
right,
to
Hold
put
on, we're
Alizé.
black
not about to
oh
men,
die.
my
real
Wait, so
men
y'all,
Make
and
it
so,
up,
real women
sister.
against
so,
each
so,
other.
Okay,
so,
we're not about
so,
to
Transformers.
do that
die.
Please
shit.
stop it.
Raven,
Do that shit with Kim.
please.
Transformers. Please stop it.
Raven,
Can I
I'm gonna
ask you
snatch
guys
that
a
rose out of your
question?
hair.
Spell Transformers.
Stop.
Hey,
Listen. I want to
so,
ask all the Transformers something. A serious question now.
That
Why do you guys
rose
feel like you have? Do you guys feel like
into
you have to
a
compete
part.
with real women, and
I don't have to
why?
compete with real
If
women because look
Girl.
at me.
cisgender women are
Look
going to
at me.
compete with them,
I've been to a straight club and pulled. Actually, it's not about pulling.
Nah.
I've been, walking
if
down the
you
street
pull
with a
out your
real
dick when
woman.
he's at the
I
strip
don't
club,
have to compete with a real woman. You can give birth all you want. You can bleed out of your pussy all you want. I don't have to compete, okay? The bad bitch is in me. Either you have it or you don't, okay? Sorry, Miss Mama.
You don't have to compete, but
So
physically, you
I'm not going
yeah.
to compete with you either.
Wait, can
Look
I
at you,
say
they
babe.
something?
compete.
Look
They
at
this is what
compete.
I'm
you.
saying.
They
You
What's
can't
up
don't.
even
with
You
get
don't have
life.
marriage?
to.
Look at you. You look a
Where's the
mess,
thought of
sweetie.
marriage at?
They're confused. They're
You
You
don't
look
have
a
to
confused.
mess.
compete. You don't have to
You look a
compete
No
with your
one
mess.
knows what to
physical,
take
with
your
your
All
life
of you
physical
girls
as.
look a
attributes.
mess. You should be
You're
ashamed.
playing
They
pretending.
You
all
should
You're
be a
saying
pretending.
fucking shame.
You're
they
Can
don't
playing
have
Can you
they
have a
don't
You
have
pretending.
look
to
a
baby
compete.
in your
goddamn.
Hell
vagina?
no.
I don't want a
Can you
baby.
have a
Did you
baby?
not hear that part,
Real
Take
Raven?
the
women.
base out of
Can
your
you have
I'm
a
brain.
too
baby out of your
selfish.
Take
Why
vagina?
the
I'm
y'all
way
base
too
beefing
out
in
of
here,
your
selfish
bro?
with
brain.
my motherfucking money. I could
Why
give
y'all
two
beefing in here?
fucks,
Kim,
Why
okay?
y'all
Kim,
beefing in here?
So
Can
suck
you
my
bring
ass.
some order?
Why
Can
y'all
you bring
beefing
some
in here,
Nasty,
order to
man?
the
man.
room?
Take the
There's a
base
lot of
out of your
chaos
brain.
going on.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
All right.
You
Okay.
people are pretending.
Miss Casey, you have the floor.
I'm
wait,
Thank
not
you.
you
about to
said
Thank
compete with
I
you.
look
anybody that looks like a
like a
fucking
bad
monkey.
bitch?
Wait,
That's
what
All
do you
right.
mean
weird.
by
Can I
that?
make
What do you
You
mean
don't
by
even
that?
look
You
like
know what he
yourself.
mean by that.
can I make my state? Can I
That's
make a
Miss
weird.
statement really quick before
Miss
anyone else goes?
Miss Casey has the floor.
Thank you,
If she
Kim.
said y'all look like monkeys, y'all look like monkeys.
Thank you, Kim.
Well,
But
monkeys
I
come
just
from
want to.
white people, so there you
Why are
Oh
you
my
guys
gosh,
letting these men trigger you? Miss Casey,
Kim.
you have the
Seems she
Thank you, Kim.
cis women who are
Now I
That
want to make a
bang is
point,
triggering
and
Kim.
and I noticed that a lot of transgender women tend to make this argument about using
the fact that they look a particular type of way, like in terms of their physicality, that they may look more attractive than that of a biological female, or they'll use the excuse of, well, at the end of the day, I don't want to fucking bleed every month, or I don't want to have babies. You guys can have that. So what's the whole point of you physically appearing as a woman if you're not trying to be a woman? Because at the end of the day, yes,
So all you're good for
biologically,
is bleeding and having babies?
you
Is
guys
that what
are
you're
still
saying?
men. But why do you physically appear as a woman?
But
Why do you wear
Casey, are
It's
you
makeup?
saying
cultural
that all
Why
you're
do you
good
wear
appropriation.
all you
wigs?
saying is all you're good for is bleeding and having babies? 'Cause I
No,
didn't
Wait, hold
that's
get
on, but
because
that.
like,
you're
who
not
is
biologically.
talking though? I think it was Miss Casey that's talking, and you
I
can
was
stay
asking
muted up
her a
while she's speaking.
question. No, I
Well,
Thank
was.
no,
you.
oh, no. Okay, so this is not a back
That's
and
how
forth
rooms
dialogue.
work.
Okay, well, guess what? Not in this one. So let her
Yeah,
finish
So what
what
do you
one
she's
want,
mic,
saying.
Kim?
one mic on.
What kind of room
Like,
do you want,
okay,
bitch?
so like,
Well,
what I
I
want,
mean,
what I want is for you to just mute while she finishes her statement. Then you can respond when she's done.
Got
That's
it.
it.
Okay,
thank you,
cool.
Kim.
Can I
Now,
respond?
like I was saying before, yes, women, biological women, real women menstruate every month. That's just something we can't help. That's just our biological
Well,
makeup. And the reason why we do that is so we can potentially give birth and put life and put life into this world and procreate. That's the whole purpose of menstruation. So I mean, that's the only way the human existence can even continue. So I mean, that argument right there is invalid, because how would you even
But what
exist?
about the
Who
people
gave
that
birth to
don't get
you?
their periods?
Can
That's
she
It's a
that's
finish?
not
small
true.
Can
thing.
she
And
just
and I really
finish?
Kim,
and
you
that's the
better
Like,
thing.
let
okay,
her finish.
hold on one second. Hold on one second. For people who is not clear, she's not Casey. When you are done speaking, just say, and I land my plane. So we know that you're done speaking.
I'll put their ass in the goo.
Okay, thank you, Kim. Like I was saying, I hate when transgender women tend to use the argument of, oh, there are some women that cannot give birth, or there are some women who are not able to menstruate. There are a lot of ailments and medical conditions that exist that enable them from being able to give birth and menstruate every month. That still doesn't take away from their womanhood. They're still biological women. They still have XY chromosomes.
But you were with me when I was born and on my chromosomes.
So what are
Oh,
your chromosomes?
I don't
she
gotta
don't even
tell
know.
I'm
you.
sorry, they have XX
Were
chromosomes.
you
I'm
there
sorry, I
with
said the
me to do
incorrect
a
thing.
chromosome search when I
Did
was
you know
born?
that? Did you know that when
Did
you
you
are
do a
born,
chromosome search on Aaliyah when she was
can I
born?
finish? And you keep
Why is
interrupting
it
me.
always just like I'm so like I really don't know if it's like
Kim, you
the
made the room
hormones,
Stopping
to
the
Kim.
talk about the
medicine.
trans
Yes, it's
No,
the
no, no,
people.
hormones.
no.
They're
Put their
taking
ass in
I
the
Kim.
don't
goo,
get
Kim.
It's the
it.
It's
Like
hormones.
I don't know if it's the
Kim
hormones.
loves
I don't
this.
know if
She
it's
made
the
this room for this.
no,
Yeah,
Don't let
no.
her
look,
fool
Can
y'all.
Kim.
I land
It's
my
it's that
plane? Once
She
hormone
I'm
loves
done, I'll
imbalance.
let
It's
you
this.
that
guys finish.
hormone
Pyramid, you're
imbalance.
obsessed. You would know about our hormone
Oh, shut the
imbalances.
fuck
When
You
up,
I'm
love
done,
trans
Kim.
I'll
women.
let you
Fuck up,
guys finish
You
when I
dumbass.
made 3
finish.
accounts to talk about trans women. Shut up.
Kim, can I
They don't even
continue? And
love
then I'll
themselves.
let
They
you
over
know
here
when
Who
I'm
was
getting
that?
finished.
lost.
Okay, so hold on. I think I believe I said when she lands, she's going to say, and I land my plane. So let's just have that. If anybody interrupts while she's speaking, I'm just gonna move you down until she's done because clearly, there's just too much testosterone on the stage.
Bring a
Go
comment.
ahead, Casey.
All right, like I was saying, men have XY chromosomes and women have XX chromosomes. I wonder if a lot of you guys know that. Well, specifically targeted towards the transgender women. Every cell in your body has the chromosomes marked on it. So if you were born a male, every cell from it could be a cell it could be a cell it could be a cells around your sex organs, um cells in your fucking pancreas, in your liver. All the cells in your body are marked with your chromosomes. Same thing for women. When you die, you will be the sex you were born as. Mental illness has no marker on what biology is. It's ingrained in nature. You cannot change nature. That's just the way it is. And transgenderism is a form of mental illness. Transgenderism was in the DSM. It was actually removed not too long ago, just recently, and it was removed for agenda purposes.
I
And
don't
that's all I have to
know.
say.
Because I have F on my ID, so when I die, it's going to say F.